Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Simply Cyber. Welcome to Jaw Jackin. I'm your host, Jerry Guy. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to be kicking it Ask Me Anything style. Keep it above board. This is a family-friendly show. Let's do it. So really quickly, I hope everything's going well. That was a great daily cyber threat brief. It seems like there's a lot of personal things getting attacked. Apple's all up in the news. Probably not a great look for Apple these past couple weeks. But Jaw Jackin, if you're not familiar with it, is basically a 30-minute show where we kind of, share tips, share resources, share going ons. It's a community, #TeamSC. And if you have questions, how to break in the industry, what certs suck, should you do X, should you do Y? That's what I'm here for. So let's do it, everybody. I do want to give a shout out to Kimberly Can Fix It. Kimberly, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this giveaway. We didn't discuss that. I'll defer to you. Oh, good. Live Beats, Andy McPherson. Lots of Apple users. Yeah, that Apple store, you definitely want to giddy up on that. Also, I want to share with everyone. Give me 1 second. The other day, there was a story. CISA released distributed denial of service guidance and what to do and everything like that. I went through this yesterday. Understanding and responding to distributed denial of service attacks. Kind of disappointing. And I'm being generous. This was disappointing. The very beginning of the document does explain 3 types of denial of service attacks. Basically, over bandwidth, protocol hacking, and then application layer. But all of their recommendations, all of their tips, they're so bland and generic. It's it could have been understanding and responding to ransomware attacks or understanding and responding to infostealer attacks. The recommendations, they're come on, the recommendations: assess the impact, restore services, perform post-incident analysis. It's so generic. I guess maybe if you don't work in cyber, maybe I'm jaded because I've worked in cyber for so long. And this is useful to other people, but I had my highlighter out. I was pumped to go through this thing, and didn't highlight a single thing. Didn't write a note in the margins. Disappointing. Anyways, so that's what's up there. Mr. Greenreed, should I get a CompTIA ITF Plus cert for a first cert? I wouldn't. Let me look at what that is. ITF Plus, IT Fundamentals. All right. Wait, you guys aren't looking at my screen. Hold on, that's the wrong screen. Give me a second. So this is the ITF, IT Fundamentals one. Mr. Green reads, what I would say, honestly, is maybe study for this, but I wouldn't spend the money to take the certification. If your boss or your business is going to pay for you to go get it, go for it. But I don't think that this certification is going to be any type of deciding factor in you getting a job in the industry. I say the same thing with Net Plus, A Plus, right? A Plus might help you get a help desk job, but learning the knowledge of Net Plus and A Plus is important. The cert isn't. For me, honestly, I recommend the first cert be Security Plus just for learning. Oh, by the way, so Laura Flores, my screen, what you guys just saw, that is my production screen. For running Simply Cyber live streams, daily cyber threat brief, that is this window up here, this monitor, and it's this is how I have to run. The producer, Jerry, that's the production screen. And then this here is my, this is the teleprompter, and this is where I do my work, right? So this is worker B, Jerry, that's production, Jerry, and this is Simply Cyber community. So yeah, it's a lot. If you guys, I'm telling you, man, if you do content creation, it's not you just turn the camera on and start talking. There's actually things to it. So we do have the ability to enter. Hold on one second. Nightbot. Let me do this really quickly. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh my God, bro. Jonathan with the gifted subs. Thanks, Jonathan.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
All right, so here's the deal. We're going to do a giveaway. I only read like one part of Kimberly's thing, so I don't even know if this is going to work. But here, type the word if you want to enter, and I think you have to be female to win. But if you want to win, type the word wicket now in chat. Okay, look at. Again, I don't mind showing you guys all the screen. Like, this is the key. Like, these people have already done it, right? This is the keyword, wicket, and I'm gonna click on that when it's time. I don't know if it's gonna work, but this is how we roll. We roll like just F it. We'll do it live. Let's go. All right, so any recommendations on what search to start out with digital forensics? Phantom 18. I can't say definitively because I'll tell you two things. One, getting certified in one of the digital forensics toolkits would be very valuable. So Autopsy, FTK, and there's another one I can't think of right now. But like getting certified in that tool would be valuable because you can demonstrate to an employer that you understand how to use the tool set that they're using. Secondly, I would recommend Security Blue Team. Security Blue Team level 1 certification as a first cert. Security Blue Team is a pretty great organization. I haven't taken their certs or vetted them, but the general consensus in the community is that it's very good, it's very legit, and it's very accessible to new people. So Security Blue Team, let me go ahead and share that on screen with y'all really quickly. Security Blue Team level 1. This is it right here. Who asked that? Phantom 18X. Phantom 18X. Here you go. I don't know if Phantom 18X is no longer in chat. Whatever. Here. There it is. It looks like the name's not popping up, so maybe Phantom left. Whatever. De Niro in chat. Thanks for the squad membership, De Niro. Any suggestions on how to pivot into cloud? I'm currently studying AWS's learning platform. Is there any other tool you would recommend I learn or other skills required? Yeah, so De Niro, you're doing the right stuff. You've obviously selected a platform. AWS is a good one. Obviously, Azure's the other one. I will point out that AWS, you're more likely to find work in big tech companies. Azure, if I had to guess, and this is completely unsubstantiated, I think you're going to find more jobs with Azure knowledge than you will with AWS knowledge because just so many businesses are using Azure. I would recommend you learn, obviously, the platform itself, but also get good at networking and operating systems, right? Like the fundamentals aren't going to matter if it's cloud or not. Also, I would recommend De Niro. This is a very, very specific piece of knowledge. And it won't necessarily convert into a job, but Naomi Buckwalter, has a really great talk. I saw this at, she gave it at Wild West Hackin' Fest last year, but you can given it a couple times, so you can get it. But the talk is called 6 Things DevOps Wants from InfoSec, okay? And if you're going to work in cloud, if you're going to work in AWS, it's a good chance it's a tech company, which means it's a great chance that they're doing DevOps, which means it's an opportunity that you need to understand how DevOps works, which is the software development, a modern approach to software development. So this talk right here, I'll drop a link in chat. This talk right here is actually going to help you wrap your head around. Hold on one second. Watch this. Okay, it's a 30-minute talk. Watching this talk is going to help you wrap your head around how the DevOps people work, how the developers work, which is one of your key stakeholders if you're working in a big tech company, okay? So giddy up on that. Tony Patterson with the question, what 3 certs should one get to enter cyber? Well, Tony, let's get up on this. And I'll do the, I'm going to draw the winners here, I guess, at 9:15. So 5 minutes from now, if that makes sense. Kimberly. So Kimberly. Okay. So we have a backup plan. All right. So check this out. Tony Patterson, what are the first 10? So this is a really well-known resource in the community. This is basically all certifications in our industry. Great resource. Cert resource. I'm going to drop a link in chat. Definitely flag this, bookmark it, do all the things, okay? Basically, the way you should look at this is the verticals are different parts of industry, right? So GRC, blue, red, etc. Then the horizontals is like by level of experience. So right in here, this is all beginner stuff, okay? And then up here is more expert, okay? So now that we know what we're looking at, first 3 certs to get. First one I would recommend, Sec Plus. No matter what you're going to do, get the Sec Plus. Second cert is going to kind of depend on what you want to do. If you want to get into GRC work, it's going to be a little different than if you want to get into like pen testing or something like that. So if my son came to me and said, Dad, what 3 cert, like my company's going to send me to get 3 certs. I'm just new and breaking into the industry. What I guess I would say is Sec Plus, Security Blue Team's level 1 certification, and then possibly TCM's got a new one. I think it's like junior pen tester. Yeah, PJPT. So I haven't taken this and I haven't researched this one very much. And even if you're not going to become a pen tester, like doing this cert and having this knowledge is actually pretty practical for understanding how a threat actor would actually attack you. Because if you're doing GRC and you're kind of building a program, you can have the perspective of how you're going to get attacked. If you're doing blue teams, you can have a better idea of how an attacker is going to move through your environment. So there's some value there. Again, these are just hot takes. I haven't thought through this fully. All right, Jonathan Parton got an entry-level role in cyber last month. Hello. I came in like a wrecking ball. Nice, dude. Started studying Sec Plus, but considering the GRC masterclass, can you give me a rundown on your class? Yeah, Jonathan, really quickly. I'll tell you really quickly. So I've worked in cybersecurity for like a very long time, and GRC is my bread and butter. My academy is going to be all GRC content, okay? If you go to this link right here, Jonathan, whoops. What's his name? Jonathan Parton. If you go to that link right there, Jonathan, it'll take you to my class. Basically, a rundown. This is all the information right here, the rundown. And then if you want, like the actual curriculum is right here on that page I sent you. And if you want, you can actually, I have a bunch of these classes for free. Like you can view them without paying. I mean, to me, I go through everything that would be expected of a GRC analyst. Risk, information security awareness, audit, policy, all the things. Personally, I think it's an awesome class. If you want, I don't really push this, but if you want, if you go to this URL, you can see these are all students from my GRC class providing testimonials of their experience in the class. So if you want to hear somebody else who isn't financially, biased, I guess, because obviously if you buy the class, I get the money. If you want to hear some other independent opinions, go there and look. Space Tacos, thank you, Space Tacos. I can't promise you a job with my class, but people like Space Tacos have taken my class and gotten a job because of the knowledge share in there. So, I leave you to make your own choices. Let's see. Got the screenshot of the first. Okay. What are we doing on time? It's 9:15. I'm going to answer a couple more questions, lightning round style, and then we're going to draw the Wicked 6 winners. What? All right. So I need a timer. 30 seconds. What are your thoughts on new or emerging technology like AI impacts to monitoring and SecOps? All right, 30 seconds or less. Nathan. By the way, Nathan Perry. He's the devil dog that I was talking about earlier, being part of the community. Great to see you, Nathan. So guys. AI. I think AI is any emerging technology is awesome. Get past like the sizzle and actually get to the meat of it. AI specifically, I think it's going to enable everybody to do their job faster, quicker, stronger. I could see AI doing tier 1 triage for SOC operations, so I love that. House and Land Explorer says, it may not be this way for everyone, but I always feel like when on live chat, questions are ignored. I know lots of people, little time. I don't know, House and Land Explorer. I try to answer all the questions I can. Sorry. Question in my local area from Tai Kwang Gong. In my local area, I have applied for cyber roles, but consistently getting rejected. How do you keep tenacity and good spirits when going through a rejection? It does suck, Tai Kwang Gong. By the way, blue badge. What's up, Tai Kwang? What I would say is that look at where you're getting. So if you apply to a job and get rejected, you don't get to the interview. Your resume or your portfolio needs to be updated. I have a video for that. What I would say is, let's see, Chat GPT, simply cyber resume. Listen. So Taekwon, what I would say is this. Holy crap, I look like hell in this video. What was I doing? Get a haircut, Jerry. Good grief. Look at, what am I doing here? Here's the video, Taekwon Gong. Potentially clean up your resume, right? And then as far as like keeping good spirits, dude, I know it's hard. All I could say is, by kind of tuning up your resume, you feel like, you've made some changes. So now you get to test it again, which can give you that bit of like excitement, right? Also, Taekwon Gong, community's huge. I know it's hard. I appreciate you showing up here. We're here to support each other. So share your, dude, there's a channel on the Simply Cyber Discord server called Decompress and Breathe. And it's basically a channel where you can just flip the F out and be heard and get it off your chest. I'll just show it to you here on stream. Right here. This channel right here. Decompress and Breathe. Vent. Sometimes I go in there and I scream and flip out. All right? So I hope that helps us a little bit. Let me go back to mod chat. Nerman's in here with a super chat.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Nerman, what are your thoughts about these EDR solutions? PA Networks, Cortex XDR, CrowdStrike, Falcon Insight. So, you'd have to do a bake-off for your environments. I've used Cortex, right? I thought, isn't Cortex Cisco's solution? I might be wrong. Here's the deal. As far as XDR goes, like every platform, every vendor is trying to provide all the things. So like EDR, SIM, threat intel, single pane of glass, etc. Right? I will tell you, Palo Alto, huge name, great company, Israeli-based. A lot of people don't know, or originally. So I think that's awesome. Falcon, is that CrowdStrike's solution? I know CrowdStrike, all EDR solutions, there's workarounds and bypasses for all of them. So none of them are perfect. What I would say is do a bake-off. Make sure that the you're comparing apples to apples, and that the ability to deploy the solution in the environment is good. Also, check out MDR solution providers, right? Make sure, like, that's basically outsourced SecOps. Make sure that they are can support that EDR solution, and then go from there. Let me keep going here in chat. All right, it's 9:20. I got to do the Jaw Jack. I got to do the freaking the drawing here. Let's do the drawing. Where's my Nightbot? All right, Kimberly can fix it. If you win the Wicket 6 thing, go and connect with Kimberly can fix it in why can't I? What the hell's going on here? I can't. Hold on. What is going on? Hold on. I'm trying to. I wasn't prepared to use Nightbot, so it's like a little janky. Oh my God, Nightbot, you stink. All right, hold on. I don't know. I'm sorry. So Kimberly, execute the backup plan. We have a business continuity plan, a contingency plan. The first 10 people who had jumped into chat and dropped the wicket are the winners of the wicket 6. So, Kimberly, do you have that list? Can you DM it to me or something and I'll announce the winners, please? Keith Sloan, do you do speaking or come to conferences in Canada? Keith, I do speak all over the place. I was actually asked recently to keynote some conference in Montreal. I haven't traveled to Canada in a while. I said this in Mod Chat the other day. I wasn't joking. I don't know if I'm legally allowed in Canada. I actually have to look into that. But so as of right now, no, Keith Sloan. I'd have to do some looking to see if I'm legally allowed to travel to Canada. What's typically the minimum pay that someone should accept as a complete beginner in GRC? Lydia, that depends on what you want to do. The average salary for an infosec analyst in the United States right now, without respect of industry and location, is around 72,000. So 54 to like 85 is kind of a range. If you're a new beginner and you can get a GRC job, you know, what's that 1 year of experience worth? You know what I mean? So make sure you can pay your bills, but at the same time, Lydia, I would say, there's other compensation that is not financial, and getting that access to that GRC experience could be very, very valuable as well. We got a super chat coming in.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
What's up, Space Taco? First audit in the books. Thanks so much, because you and your GRC course are directly responsible for this new adventure. I love it. I am so happy to see Space Taco's career just blossom. It's awesome. It's like watching a flower on hyper speed, like time lapse, where it's just like, it's awesome. All right. Micah Romine says, I'm currently server admin, ISSO, but need a better paying job. All right, cool. I just got my CISP. Very good. Congratulations. Should I look for ISSM, GRC, SOC roles? What job search keywords should I use? Yeah, I mean, it depends what you want to do, for sure. But GRC would definitely be a normal place to go. SOC, you might get a little burnt out. What job? So it really depends on what jobs you want. But Micah, you could say, I would look for like director of infosec, GRC analyst. Like, so here's the thing. Smaller businesses, you're going to have like kind of a generic title and a jack of all trades. You could also move into federal government consulting and look for those type of roles, like IAM level 3, right? If in the United States, DOD. So, like what title kind of is there isn't really one specific one, right? I would look for director of GRC, director of cybersecurity, something like that. The word senior gets thrown around quite a bit, like senior analyst, senior auditor, senior stuff like that. Hopefully that works. I love that chat's super active today. You guys are awesome. Phantom says, are you going to see the Midnight when they're on tour this fall? You better believe it, Phantom. I already bought my tickets. I will be in Asheville, North Carolina with my entire family. I am so freaking jazzed about going to the Midnight. Thank you for asking. Yes. Super pumped. Kim, so we should focus on groups and segregation will resolve this? I don't know what that is. Oh, don't read this out loud. Whoops. Jesus Christ. Sorry. I don't know. Mods, I guess I'll defer to you. Let's see. Does anyone know if common or uncommon for any of the federal agencies to recruit through LinkedIn? What would you trust it? Chelsea Ray, I do not know if government agencies are recruiting through LinkedIn. I know LinkedIn is a popular platform. If I was looking, I would go to clearancejobs.com. If, with like anything else, if someone solicits you for work, definitely do your due diligence, and like kind of I always do like an out of band validation. Like whenever something goes on, I do an out of band validation. So all right, what are we doing for time? 9:26. Kimberly, do we have the 10 winners? I'd love to announce them on stream. Hold on 1 second. I need the 10 winners. Great questions today, everybody. Jaw Jackin. Oh, by the way, quick reminder for everybody. We got 298 people here still. If you enjoy Jaw Jackin and you want to go back and catch it, I want everyone to know that starting just recently, Jaw Jackin, here, I'm going to send a link to everybody on stream. Jaw Jackin, subscribe to SC Cafe. Go subscribe to Simply Cyber Cafe. This is a new channel that we got stood up, and basically all of the Jaw Jackin is captured and published here. Shout out to Kathy Chambers. Shout out to Kimberly Can Fix It. So if you want to get the Jaw Jackin and just get into the AMA and all about the good times, this is where it's posted. This was a request from the community to make this content available. Super pumped. It's a new channel, so you can be an OG sub. We only got 532 subs right now. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Simply Cyber Cafe is kind of like that kitchen junk drawer. I do, the AMA stuff. We've got some 24-hour music streams going on here for stuff to work with. So it's a little bit different. I like to call it the mullet, right? Basically, the mullet of Simply Cyber. Business up front is Simply Cyber. Party in the rear is the cafe. Let's go to the videos. Let's go to this. We got this stream starting in just a few minutes. I want to remind everybody. I'd love to announce our winners. Our winners for the Wicked 6 event. MC Outpost Gray, Jack Scott, John Hammond, Shoutcasting. Here we go. Congratulations to Hemo Glockman. Congratulations to Rhonda Rummerfield. Spymaster C _ USMC Vet. Ariel Bethia. Tech with Toya. 01 Justice 1. Carrie Taylor. Josie T'Challa. Sharice Lamb down in Houston. Abinbola Akinrelli. Congratulations to all of you. If I said your name, contact Kimberly Can Fix It on Discord or Ignite 1. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the show. We're going to go over to the premiere right now. If I said your name, contact Kimberly Can Fix It on Discord. Let's go raid, Simply Cyber Raid, okay? All right, I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. I'm super pumped to go over and watch this with all of you. Great show today. Thank you all so very much. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. Until next time, stay secure. I hope you enjoyed the Jaw Jackin. Be sure to check out the Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Briefing happening every single weekday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., where you can get the top cybersecurity news stories of the day, network with other professionals, and then stay for the Jaw Jackin just like you saw. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. See you in the next one.